Hello, 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 everybody. This is Dr. Shanifa Early, and I'm here with another video. This one is a quick haul video, and what I received today in the mail was this Crafter's Companion Build a Scene set, and it's made with clear stamps, not um, photopolymer, but regular stamps. Um, so, first one here is Waterfall, and it's like a little, um, watermeal. I'm stupid. It's watermeal. So this is a meal, but this is not water. I don't get that. But when I make it, I'm going to make it look like, um, I'm going to make it look like water. And you'll see my design when I show you this one. I cut off the back because I need to put it, when I put it up, I needed the back part. Then we had Treadle Times. Treadle. And it's a cute little house with all the like accessories. And these are clouds. I don't know if I'll ever use them, but I'm going to see because they look really abstracty. And I don't know how to put them in with the design, even though the designs are more, they're not realism. It's more of abstract anyway, but they really look cheesy. I don't know. They probably could have left them out and put me a couple of single flowers or something. I don't know. Or little grassy pieces. But I don't know. So that's the next one, and it shows all what's on the back. It shows all three sets because it's three sets that come, and this is the rustic stream, and so it has the stream, shipwrecked looking um, locomotive with plants growing on it, and then they have a few extra plants that you can like actually act like you're putting in water, depending on the scene that you have, right? So that's that. And these are the actual stamps, which are quite big compared to what I thought they would be. I thought they were going to be a little bit smaller, but I am so glad that they're so much bigger than what I thought they were going to be. Um, this actually takes up, um, this is an A2 card base, and it takes up the whole card base all the way across. So it's really a big, they're really big stamps. So this one it's like farm life. It's really nice. I like that. I like all of these. This one is that meal. This is the water meal. And the landscape. That's what I really wish, that they would have put a left and a right, because technically this is a left, because you could build up to from the left, but there's no build up from the right. And so I wish they would have made a left and a right. Um, that is one thing that I did see, because you could, if they had an other side, you could build a lane of sorts. And the reason why I know that is because I have Stampscapes, and they do that with the Stampscape stamps. But theirs is more realism. It's very real. The Stampscape stamps are very, very real. I've made designs with them before. I haven't. Oh, that was one of the videos I lost. I will show you those though. But this is the little house, and it's really cute, rustic, and easy to paint. And look like it's clear lines. Um, I don't. I want to say 1800s cottage type thing with all the setup for it. Really, really nice. I really, really like this right here. And so I wanted to bring you these. This was part of my haul, and this was that piece that I said. And it's only because it shows what all the stamps look like. And so it's going to go in my little thing here. And I want to show you how I did this. What I did for these. So I did 3 designs, and I did them on different types of paper, or a couple of different types of paper. So we have this one here. That's that shipwrecked trolley with that one lane of grass. The little bitty grasses, that's really, this is some type of flower, and I stamped it upside down to make it look like it was shipwrecked in the leaves and grass. And then this one here is really for water, but I made it kind of go with it, like it was shipwrecked in it. And then I added that little rock right here. And then I took the flower and turned it upside down, which is this flower. And I stamped it just like that to make it look like we were looking from above in the scene. And so when I colored this, and I also put it on glossy paper. If you can see that, that's glossy paper. This is the thing. This is not photo paper. This is glossy cardstock. This is not the stuff you buy from office supply store. This is called chrome coat. It is really a real glossy paper. So the ink sticks on here and it doesn't smudge up, and you can paint on here. And this is what I use for my Stampscape stamps, which is what I wanted to try. So you don't have to worry about smearing and stuff with this. And I did use the waterproof dye ink. I just got these in another kit that I'm going to show you in a minute. So this is the first one that I did. This one is the second one. The next one that I did, I took that little house and put the little wheelbarrow by it. Don't really know why I did that, but I just wanted to use some of the pieces, as many of the pieces that I could. I put our little kitty on there. I put that little rock road, and then I put the wheelbarrow because it really goes with that. And then it looked blank over here, so I added the tree. And it made a nice scene. It went right together with, if you walked up to somebody's house in the country, that's what you'll see. Really nice, really cute stamps. I really like them. And then I did this one. This one is that big major picture, that long house scene. What I did with this one is I cut it off. So I didn't use the whole scene. I made it so the trees can be off the screen. And I did that because Kevin, who is the person who runs Stampscapes, told us about when you have trees and stuff, you don't want to have a stopping point necessarily of a scene. You want it to come off the page. Like if you had a tree, you wouldn't want the top end or bottom of the tree to stop in a certain way, with it depending on how you're trying to build the scene. So because it looks weird, and I want to say it's really more of the bottom you don't want it to show unless it's in something. Like this one is like inside of this dirt road. You don't want to just stop it. And so I kind of put it off the page. Plus, if you put something far away on the page that's smaller, the farther you put it, the farther away it looks. So this looks, I put this one down closer, like this way of the page, which makes this look bigger. And I put this all the way to the end of this page, which makes this look further away. And that's the effect that you want to get when you're trying to make break a scene up. You want something that looks close and something that looks far, and that's what I did. And then I added the rock because there's that separate little rock feature on there. This little rock, that's this. And then I took the other stamp and I took this little rock and I put it on top, so it made it look like a cluster of rocks. So I put that together. So it was just my way of trying to like combine the stamps. And so since this is the water mill, this now will become an ocean. And so when I color this in, I will color this in with blues. I have a Stampscape stamp that looks like an ocean, and what I'll do is I'll do a two-step. So I'll stamp it up with ink it up, and I'll stamp it off, and then I'll bring it to this paper, and it'll look like flowing water is what I'll do. And then this paper is my 120-pound paper, so it can withstand water almost, but I'm not going to use water. I'm just going to use I might use water. I might either use watercolors or I have a bunch of different mediums. I have the Arteza, almost all of their sets of different pens. I have different inks. And so I'll figure out what works best for this. What I was thinking about was using a chalk ink, which will put you in the mind of a pan pastel. That's what I was kind of thinking about this. But I don't know. I might even just go with some Copics because I have a very light blue-green color like this blue-green color that would make it look like water. Yeah, this would work. This would make it look like water. And so all I would have to do is layer this here and keep making it darker and darker and darker. And see, that's starting to look like water. So this is what I'm going to do with this. To make it look like flowing water. And I'll use different colors so this all will look like flowing water up the coastline. Yeah. This ink, this BG0000 is losing. I need more ink in here. But look at that. See? And all I did was just add this ink on here, which might make a little bit more sense if I bring in the chisel in. And because I'm streaking it, it makes it look like it's flowing. And once that alcohol evaporates, see, it looks like flowing water. And all I did was take my marker and make it look like that with the streaks. So it's amazing what you can do with some of your markers and just a little bit of creativity. And so that's how I'm going to work that out. I can't do that with this chrome coat paper because it's got a slick surface. So I will have to use real ink pads for that. But there you go. And that's the 3 for that set. Then the next thing that I got in today was this. Those fancy little angels that, remember I bought the box with the big angels that I showed you yesterday that I stamped off these here. Well, this was the other set that went with it, and it came with the 2 sets of angels and the Harmony ink pads, right? So it came with one of these and 2 of these little pads, and I just had another one for each one of these colors. And then this is the Finesse Black that I stamped with. And then these are the little angels. You get 2 of this larger size, and you get 4 of the smaller size. I think these are so cute, and so I bought the set with the colors. I don't have any other of the water reactive of these because I have Tim Holtz and Distress inks. But I don't have the oxides, which I think work like these work like the oxides. I'm not really sure. So I have these, and so what I did was I decided to try it out and see how good the water reactiveness right? Water reactiveness of this was. Okay, if you look at this, all I did was take some water. Take the inks, and I just went over. On the green, I did use some glycerin to help it flow because, and this is the glycerin. I got this out the bakery section at Hobby Lobby. I think, yeah, I don't know. I think so. Um, and I used it because I needed to what do you call it? I can't remember what you call it when you. I had to get it in here. I want to say program, but that is not the right word. I didn't have to program the pad, but I had to do something to the pad. I can't think of the right word. I'm gonna think of it when I get off this thing here. But I had to do that prep. There you go. I had to prep the pad because it was dry, and as soon as I put it in that ink, the ink is kind of dry, and so the glycerin helps it move, and so I was able to help it move really well once I added the glycerin. And just a little bit of glycerin. Don't use a lot because I've used a lot before and it made the page slick. But use just a little glycerin to get that ink moving, and then it moved perfect. The purple and the pink moved perfect without anything. You can kind of tell because this is lighter. I did more than one pass with those, and it has like a little sparkle tinge to it too, which I might have to invest in these inks. I don't know, but the water reactiveness was wonderful for these. I literally just took a bottle that I had with a little extra water in it and was putting it in my hand, and it dropped, and it immediately reacted. I didn't have to like dab paper towel like they normally do. I didn't even do that. It just went on there and immediately it reacted. And this is what I got. This is that 120. This is not that 120-pound paper. No, this is 80-pound, I think, paper. So it did wrinkle up a little bit, as you can see. But that's what happens when you put water on anything. But I was waiting when I did this to see once I finished that part, if once I put an angel on here, was the angel going to be able to be seen through the being seen through it. So I just want to add a little angel on here and see if you can see through it. I'm hoping that the black is black enough. All you have to do is believe. Okay, that's the sentiment. I'm just going to put that as my sentiment on this card. So then when I'm done, it'll be finished. And all I have to do is put it together. Okay? And so, and I want to see is if it will be black and not see-through, the color see-through. So, and I really want to do on camera so you can see it. So all I'm doing is Stampin' Up with their black finesse, which I would imagine you should not be able to see through this black. I would imagine. I know I'm going to have to stamp it a second time because I can tell it's not stamped good. And you cannot see through that black, which is really, really good. I'm glad you cannot see through the black, because then that would kind of spoil whatever it is that you put on the card itself if you could see through that black, which the silhouette stamps is made to be seen on top of or in front of your designs. And I'm just using this to press down because it's slicker and I can move it, because when I try to do it with my finger, there's resistance. But with this, no resistance. I seen somebody else do that and it really works. Okay. So I'm not sure. Oh, okay. It's me. I thought I was going bananas. Like, What in the world? What has happened here is, you see these spotty lines there? I thought it was my stamp not getting enough ink. But as I look at it, that's not what the problem is. It's the actual stamp. The actual stamp itself has lines in her sleeves. Uh, it's an outline of her to show you where her arms are. And so um I thought it was me, but it's not. It is the stamps. So it do show up very well. And if you can see those little spotty lines, that's just to show us that's her arms. But look at that. It really stamped out very, very pretty. And I will cut this down, mat it, and put it on a card base. Yeah, I will cut that down and put it on a card base. And so this was my haul today. This is what I received. I'm waiting on a package from, I got a notice that I have a delivery, and I'm hoping it's the package from not HSN, because this was the HSN haul. I'm waiting for a package from Crafter's Companion, Create and Craft. I'm hoping that it comes in soon so I can do another video on it. Not sure which one it is that is coming in, but as soon as I get it, I will let you know. And I will do a quick haul on it. If it's the dies that I'm thinking, you're gonna love it, because I'm waiting for a haul with the um, edgeable dies, and I'm waiting for quite a few orders actually. Because if you go on Crafter's Companion website, they have a whole bunch of stuff going on. Sarah is an enabler, and she shows all this good stuff. And I ordered to this late last night, early this morning. I ordered the box card die, and oh my God, I can't wait to get that. So there you go. And we have another design. Um, and we're going to put this with the rest of the ones that we have. And in a minute, we're going to have such a gigantic box full of designs to send to our frontline people. They're hopefully will love them, the fact that we thought about them. So thank you so much for allowing me to come into your space, and I will see you in the next one.